ISE 2025, we are here in Barcelona and we're on the Cinegy booth and I'm joined by Jan. Hi, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm fine. Thank you very much for having us.
It's delighted to be here. Now it's your first ISE, I understand, as well.
It is the first ISE as exhibitor, yes.
Okay, so in this video, we're doing a few on the booth with your team. We're talking GPU innovation.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about your H.264 solutions and the significance for the broadcast and AV industry.
Well, you know, there are newer codecs than H.264. HEVC and the follow-up codecs are already out, but still largely, I mean, in the SD world, we even still live with MPEG-2, but in the HD world, it's still predominantly H.264. Okay. And more or less, there's another tiny little tidbit, it's still interlace. Whether that makes any sense with flat screens is another question, but still the broadcast standard mostly mandates in most countries 1080i, and I stands for interlace. Okay. And thanks to some very large GPU vendor, who shall rename not nameless, but in this case NVIDIA, they dropped interlace encoding support with basically the Turing cards. Then Pascal didn't have it either. No, Pascal still had it. Turing and afterwards, so we then had Ampere and Ada. And only now with Blackwell, actually interlace is making a comeback because many broadcast customers have kicked them in the proverbial, saying we need it, we do use your cards. You sold us on the GPU dream, which makes a whole lot of sense to offload our compute to these GPUs, but then please do also support the formats that we require. And interlace support, especially for HD, is really a big one. So in the meantime, Blackwell now being in the market, that's mighty nice. It will trickle slowly but surely down into products that we can actually use, not just the big fat gaming cards that basically can be used as microwave. But once we have those cards and they will permeate everything, we're all good. In the meantime, that will be another year or two or more. We need a solution, especially as the older cards, the very old cards that did have that support, are dead. There's no more driver support, they're not more support anymore, they have canceled the support in the cloud. Hence, us basically writing a software stack that gives you this interlace capability back so that you can use even older GPUs from NVIDIA and get that 1080i interlace supports you have been longing for, even on these aforementioned generations of cards, creating a broadcast standard output.
Understood. So where do you see going forward? Where do you see the convergence of these technologies with the AV and broadcast?
You mean, why are we basically at ISE? Yes, we are basically a broadcast play, but you're here because these industries are clearly converging. They are the same. We all have moving pictures. We all want the best quality. We're all driving screens, whether there's still a broadcast chain in between, it goes via the air, cable, satellite, internet, or you're driving direct. In the end, you want flawless images, you want judder-free pictures, and so on and so forth. So for us, it's the same customer base, and we increasingly have customers out of the Pro AV world.
So we've spoken numerous times at various shows. What's most exciting you about the future of Cinegy's offering?
Well, that basically what we've been saying for the last 10, 15 years seems to be now common lingo. Yeah? So I'm always people quoting stuff to me and they said, yeah, interesting. Thank you. I said that 10, 15 years ago, but thanks to, it's good to be acknowledged.
Yeah.
So software is key, software-defined anything. We say software-defined television. Here we could say software-defined AV. Yeah, it's the software stack, it's IP. It's all coming around again.
Good. It's early days here at ISE. It is your first time here. Your first thoughts?
Well, as Infocom, which is basically the sister show in the United States, the amount of LED screens is overwhelming. Don't go too close to some of them, they'll blind you. But it's good. I mean, that means lots of pixels that need to be driven by something.
Yeah.
And the content industry certainly is thriving here.
Yeah, thank you very much indeed. For people that want to find out more about Cinegy's solutions and services, where can they go?
www.cinegy.com.
Brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. Do check out the website. We're doing a couple of other videos here on the Cinegy booth, so look out for those. And for everything else we're doing at ISE, that's at kitplus.com.